What's next for La Liga? Now with Messi gone, how will the Spanish top-flight league compete with the star power in the Premier League? How will the big three, Real Madrid, Atletico and Barca, continue and improve on what they were doing last season? Welcome to the JVM Football channel, where you can find game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. If you are interested and would like more football content like this, please subscribe to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about what I think will go down in the Spanish league, with a focus on Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. We'll begin with last year's champions, Atletico Madrid. Well, there isn't much to say really. I think Atletico Madrid will win the league again this season, and repeat for the first time in what seems like a lifetime now. As always, Atletico's defense is looking pretty phenomenal, as well as having arguably the best defensive coach in the world in Diego Simeone. Every you look at the backline, Trippier, Jimenez, Lodi, Felipe, Savage or Hermoso, Atleti look like they will have the best defense in the league. What I want to talk about, however, is their key player. Yes, Griezmann is back, and it will be extremely exciting to see if he can take himself back to the form that he was around the 2015 to 2018 season, when he was among the top 5 players in the world. But in my opinion, Atleti's player to watch this season has to be João Felix. Felix has been at Atletico Madrid for long enough now. There shouldn't be any more excuses about adaptation. It is time for us to see some type of consistent end product from the Portuguese promising star. I want to see that Felix we saw back at Benfica, the same one that broke the record for the youngest player to score a hat-trick in the Europa League game, the same player that was terrorizing defenses in Portugal and making all-time legends like Pepe look like fools. Mbappe, Haaland, Rashford, Sancho, Havertz, De Ligt. All of these players are running away with it and look more likely to win the ever so famous Ballon d'Or. I still believe in Felix, although he has only shown us glimpses so far. Those glimpses have been amazing enough to set the world on fire. If that Felix can come out, combined with the excellent defense that Atleti have and that talent up front of Suarez and Griezmann, then I think that Atletico will not only go far in the La Liga, but possibly go on and do something special in the Champions League. The next team up is the team that nearly snatched the title from Atletico Madrid, and that is none other than the city rivals Real Madrid. Real Madrid have lost a lot of the recent seasons, but they have still somehow managed to stay at the top, winning a La Liga title, going to a Champions League semi-final, and nearly winning the La Liga last season, which came down to the last game. Real Madrid are in a good place. They are beginning their rebuilding phase, and I believe that if they had had Mbappe, then the conversation would be very different. It will be very interesting to see how Los Blancos adapt to the return of Ancelotti and the departure of their cornerstone centre-backs for the last decade or so, in Varane and Ramos. Losing one of them is bad enough, losing both of them in the same window is horrible. Anyways, Ancelotti is back, and now it is time to see if he still has that spark inside of him. What he did with Everton last season was good, but come on, it's Everton. No disrespect, but expectations are very different when you are now managing the most successful team in European football. My two concerns for Real Madrid are how they'll be able to fix their defense, at least reshape it with Alaba and Militao, and how their midfield is going to perform. They still have Casemiro, Modric and Kroos, but they aren't the same guys that won the 3P. This is a very different team. Finally, my player to watch for Real is Vinicius Jr. Just like for Felix, but maybe to a lesser degree, it is time for Vinicius to come through. It is time for the boys to come of age and begin to play up to the mantle that they are bought in for. Last season Vinicius scored 3 goals and 35 appearances in the Spanish league. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Benzema can only carry this team so far, for so long. If Real want to win this title this season, then more players need to contribute, and I think that Vinicius is one of them. Finally, we have Barcelona. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room first and foremost. Messi is gone. Whether you want to blame it on the board or on Messi's own financial greed, it doesn't matter, because for the first time in well over a decade, Barcelona will be playing without the Argentinian ace. Barcelona are also now entering their rebuilding phase, but I think they are still a few steps behind Real Madrid. They have started, that's the most important thing. It is just now all about turning the crap show around and giving the fans what they deserve, what they have been accustomed to for the last few seasons. I couldn't pick a player to watch, so I just went for Pedri and Ansu Fati. Fati has taken the number 10 jersey. I hope he knows what type of responsibility comes with it. He has been suffering from a few injuries, so it is not fair to judge his recent output. However, I believe that just like with Felix, from the small sample size we were given, it is fair to say that there are still big things to come. Pedri had an amazing season, playing what seemed like every game he was available for. He showed real promise last season, so it'll be interesting to see how he follows that up this season. Just don't overplay him too much, we don't want to slow down his progress. It would be unfair, in my opinion, to end the video without talking about the other teams in the league. The door has been opened, the playing field isn't quite even just yet, but it is more than it has ever been for the last decade. The teams that could surprise us this season are Sevilla and Villarreal. Maybe they can defend one of the big three. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. This is the beginning of something special, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and helped me to grow this channel.